How's it going, guys? Today is June 12th, 7:19 p.m. here on the East Coast. Putting up a couple vlogs today because I haven't had a chance to put a couple up. But I did want to start the first one out on family. I do have family here visiting. Um, and, noticing the importance of that. And I think I've done a vlog on family before, but I'd like to do another one now that they're here. So we went to go visit this family in Arizona recently, and now they're coming to visit us. And what's kind of cool was we went out to farmers market yesterday, and I noticed it was like 4 generations walking around together. So it was my daughter, my wife, my mother-in-law, and then her mother, which would be my great grandmother-in-law or my grandmother-in-law. So it was 4 generations of women walking around the farmers market, which I found pretty interesting and not something that you see every day, but you have to appreciate whenever you do see it. So it made me think about family and the appreciation of that, and understanding that life is a very fragile thing, and family is just one aspect of life that you have to take and make important to you in your own ways. But that's kind of what was eye-opening to me yesterday, is seeing these 4 generations of all women, just kind of connecting the dots looking back, but all women walking around having a good time, and them being all obviously blood related, but it was, it's kind of cool to see that. And then the different features. I'd say my daughter probably looks the most different out of them, being blonde haired and blue eyed, whereas my wife is Mexican, so she has dark features, and so does her mother, and so does her grandmother. So it was kind of weird, but interesting to see that aspect as well. But I do grasp a concept of importance for family whenever they do come around to visit, and I like to see the way that my wife changes whenever her family is around. It's sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Uh, just in my humble, honest opinion, but she tends to be a different person when her family's around. And what I would categorize it as is kind of like when you're at work, and you have different behaviors when you're working versus when you're at home. Your just behaviors or habits are different. And everybody's kind of guilty of it. As your family comes to visit, you have to do certain things or act certain ways that may or may not be appropriate for when you're alone or for when your family is around. So I did find that all interesting and thought that I would share it with you guys. But I'm trying to make these videos and vlogs shorter, so I'll be posting. This will be the end of the first one, and I believe I have 2 more to put up. So I appreciate you guys watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one.